up, everybody? Welcome back to Friday's podcast with my boy Dolph. I'm Bosch Gaming, and introducing ShadowFang. Call you Fang, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you guys?
Loving it.
I'm good. I'm stoned. I just got done fucking streaming a little bit, so I'm pretty baked.
Hey, yo, I'm going to be streaming after this. So.
As you can tell, you know. Hell yeah.
And I'm pretty baked today, too. I just took down about a gram and a half blunt of cookies.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
So I'm pretty.
What are you going to be
good.
streaming after this?
So my community wants Fortnite.
Oh, hell.
I've gotten into I downloaded Fortnite for the first time like 3 or 4 days ago now. And I started getting into no build, and I'm like, ooh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
So that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. They've been begging me for like the last 2-3 days. They're like, play Fortnite. I'm like, all right, I'll play Fortnite.
Well, that's funny because I just installed that shit not too long ago for the first time. Like maybe, what do you think? Like a month and a half ago, I played it for the first time ever because they had no build. Like the only reason I never played it before was because of the building. I didn't want to fuck
building.
With you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly
fuck building.
Yo, and I just, in fact, right before we came into this interview, I jumped on. I was watching PAX Arena. They've got the Fortnite competition going on, so I'm watching Chica, Anthony Chin, BTMC, like those folks, just like go at it, and they're actually in their final 3 right now, doing a box fight, 1v1v1 box fight. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Oh, it's nasty. It's aggressive.
Have you played any Farlight yet? Have you tried that? Have you heard Farlight 84?
I've heard of it. I've not tried anything yet. Honestly, I'm not. Is that another battle royale?
It is.
It's
yeah.
Fortnite.
So
it's like
here's the thing.
A Fortnite style game. Yeah.
I'm not a real battle royale player for real. So the only reason I got into battle royale was because I did a collab. Like right when I started, like a couple weeks into me starting to stream, I did a collab with this creator named Swedish Viking, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I played COD Warzone," and I was like, bleh. "Okay."
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Well, I specifically played DMZ," and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" So I looked up, watch some gameplay, and I was like, "Okay." So then I downloaded it, and we did some practice rounds, and I was like, "Oh no."
Right.
I've done it. I like it.
I'm not having fun. Shit.
Oh no.
I'm not having fun, but I'm having so much fun. And
that's
so,
Farlight for me. That's because Farlight's my first battle royale PvP shooter outside of like DayZ survival games.
Oh God.
I never played Call of Duty. I never played Titanfall. I never played none of this stuff.
Shit, he never played DayZ till I got his ass into it.
No shit. This is the truth. I was a Mario fucking player for that matter. Like, I mean, I played like RPG stuff like that, but I was not fighting anybody anytime soon.
Oh, I was such a pussy, bro. Like, I wouldn't. My partner, who's like, you can kind of see him behind me, he would get into my ass. That's how they go 337. He would get into my ass all the time, like, "Yo, babe, you gotta play PvP. You gotta play because I was always like, babe, can we just play against the bots? Like, can we just bot play?"
Right.
And he's like, no, fuck that. Get your ass in here and get Swiss cheese. And I'm like,
hold on, that sounds like me with you, Dolph, when we were playing DayZ, because I was trying to get him to play PvP servers, and his ass was always going on like a RP server so he could practice shooting at the bot zombies and shit. You know.
But honestly, though, you see how I can shoot. I can shoot good now.
It did help.
I couldn't shoot for shit before. Now I would shoot literally 400 rounds of 5.56, and DayZ is a lot of rounds per day. Like that's a lot of shooting, and it's a lot of reloading and shit.
Oh yeah.
But I had to do it.
What is your typical style of game? Like, since you weren't playing BRs all the time.
I'm a roguelike player all day. That's actually my genre. I would say that's my genre. So a lot of Risk of Rain 2, Children of Morta, started playing, Dead Cells, of course, Hades, Soundfall, which is like a rhythm situation.
Right.
I know nothing about what you're talking about. Like, Honestly,
you don't know any of these games?
No, I don't. Yeah, no. We're Daisy. Hold on. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain because we're Daisy,
Stop
GTA
it.
RPers.
You are turning us on right now. Absolutely.
Just now, getting into the VR. So we've really not been playing a whole lot other than survival games.
Get the fuck out. So look, let me put y'all on.
Are those story-based games or what?
Well, so there's typically like lore involved, yes, but in terms of, I'm gonna look at y'all right here,
please,
look me in the eye. There is lore involved in a lot of those games, yeah, but most of it is just it's those like you get in and you run. It's just run after run after run after run. You're getting more loot. You're collecting more stuff. You're able to, just, I guess, like pay for, there's always some sort of in-game currency.
Right,
you can pay for like permanent buffs and things like that to help you have better runs and do better gameplay as you go through. So it's the thrill of like the chase of of having the best run. And so I recently on my stream got into RoboQuest. It's this FPS roguelike. Dog, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I've got into it.
I try these now.
You do.
Right, what was the name of that one you just said? What was the name? You said Rogue what?
RoboQuest.
RoboQuest. Gotcha.
Oh,
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I got into a deep dive of like one night. I got into like a rabbit hole and was watching RoboQuest videos till like 4 a.m. And then I happened to run into a guy that was streaming it on YouTube.
Shit, I see.
It's a shooter. Yeah. He was playing it at like streaming it at like 2 a.m. on YouTube. And it was just literally me and him.
That's
kind of dope because it looks like almost like you're playing a comic book. You know what I'm saying?
And they even pop like the little words up there, like
that's what I was looking at.
Boom, boom, pow,
one
pow.
One said blam, like it popped up. Yeah, that's sick.
And the music is fun too, like the soundtrack.
Is that a free to play game or is you have to buy it?
$20.
Steam,
$20.
I'm gonna try that.
It's on Steam. Yes.
Our problem is now is like because you're on Twitch right now, right?
I am indeed.
You are, yeah. Because we just switched over not too long ago. I was on Twitch for about 5 years and then switched over to Kick recently. And that's what's rough there is because it doesn't quite have the viewership, so you're limited on the games you can play. And that's why I switched to BRs. I switched from DayZ because that's really what I was playing normally, but they don't have the viewership over there. So you almost have to go with like BRs or GTA, RP or some shit like that just to get the views.
Dude, my partner, he GTRP's heavy. And so we're doing a collab.
We've done a lot of that. Yeah.
We're doing a collab next weekend, but the server we're in, needs some milk. It just needs a lot of fucking love. And so it has a few issues, but I loaded that in. I downloaded that. He bought that for me, and like maybe 2-3 days ago now. Like y'all are getting me. I'm just starting a bunch of new games. And so I'm RPing. I've never played anything like that ever. So I'm RPing for the first time. And I'm pretty bad, if I must say so myself.
I want to watch now. Yeah.
All the little hood rat boys be like, "Hey, what up, little mama?" And I be like, "I'm good. No, thank you. Carry on." Carry on, sweetheart.
That's like the direct opposite of the characters me and him play. We play straight gangsters.
Yo, bro, like, dog
that's all
be
we
in
did.
here. We be talking the cashiest of shit. I'm talking and I'm so nice to everybody. I'm like, hey. I'm in there making friends for us because, like, the other day, we ran into some guys. We were farming lean. And we ran into some guys who were like, "Oh yeah, we just joined this server today, yada yada." I'm like, "Cool, let's exchange numbers. Let's stick together. There's a lot of gangs out here." And he's like, "Hell yeah, bro. That's fuck yeah." I logged on yesterday and he had sent me a text. He was like, "Hey yo, y'all on? We just made a couple mil. Me and my boy, we got cars. What y'all doing?"
Oh my god. Honestly though, those servers are about the connections and the friends that you make and the people, because as a streamer it's all about storyline, and if you don't have anybody to be around, you have nothing to do in there. Like I tried to start streaming on GTA RP, had no idea what the hell I was doing, had no idea I just started playing GTA RP. Like it was the dumbest fucking thing that I could have ever done in my life, but I did it, and I ended up connecting with this guy here, and that was almost 2 years ago now. So
look at us now, buddy. Look at us now.
Y'all met on GTA RP.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And his stream,
He joined my gang.
That's so fucking cute. Little bromancerhood.
Little bromance, yeah, that's
bromancerhood.
right. Oh,
that's
whoa, hey,
cute.
calm down. Oh, hey.
Yo, that's funny. I mean,
you got this.
My problem with it, and this is one thing this podcast is helping out with, is like when I play GTRP, a lot of times I felt awkward because like going up and just trying to like I tried to just make people laugh most of the time I was playing it, but we would be kind of like playing a gangster, but in a funny kind of, you know, most of the way trying to keep it lighthearted.
Oh yeah,
until it wasn't, but yeah.
Leroy.
Yeah.
No, you have to hear Leroy. You got to hear Leroy.
Oh, you gonna make me do this shit,
yes,
bro?
I'll make you do Leroy.
Yes.
Okay,
I
hold
want to
on.
hear Leroy.
Leroy is amazing.
Leroy is my homie. He's like the character I made, and he started out as
he's on
a
fucking
black
t-shirts.
Officer. Yeah, I've got t-shirts of him. But he started out as a black police officer, and then I kind of quit playing him. And then when he came back in, it was like he got all kind of hooked on slanging drugs and doing all this shit because he was kind of shady when he was a cop anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But yeah, so I got to do this
You're
now.
afraid to do the voice.
Goddamn, motherfucker! What the hell? What the hell you doing to me, motherfucker? Goddamn, put me on the spot like this. What's wrong with you? Shit. So that's just that's what I did. Shit. I just talk like that all the time.
That's incredible.
Right?
That is incredible. You gotta do skits. It reminds me of them. Oh, what's that guy? The guy who did the prank calls. What was his name?
Oh yeah.
Prank Yankers?
There was one of them that always
Jerky
did
Boys?
Did the
No. What's that prankster's name?
Onish
Pranks. He would do. He had a guy like that as well who would talk like that, and the like a somebody that character. And, No, he's hilarious. That's what that reminded me of. Because he has a character similar to that. I forget his name.
I talk like that so much.
But I love that.
I think his redneck is pretty good too.
Like I've always done it because I kind of. What am I to say? Like when I was younger and shit, I kind of grew up in an area, or not in an area, but I always hung out with the wrong crowd and did shit like that. Yeah. So in a way, my background allowed me to know certain things, and then I just tried to keep it fresh. But I wanted a twist because in GTA, man, your characters as a streamer have to have a fucking something to grab people's attention. You know? What I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Something crazy about them, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is gonna grab people's attention more than me playing a black character? You know what I'm saying? And I did it respectfully. I always did it respectfully and everything. You know what I'm saying? And
it was amazing.
And, it was good. Yeah, it turned out really well. I just got away from it because
incredible.
I have a lot of anxiety and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes into constantly trying to just meet new people and keep that conversation going and shit, that's a lot for me sometimes, which this is actually helping with a lot, so.
Well, the biggest thing was
this has helped a lot. So
the gang RP that we did was very, very, very toxic. And,
like,
could be a lot of
we were, and I don't know how we went up against, we created a gang, and 2 days later we were the biggest gang in the city trying to war with us. Like, they have their own weed named after them. It's that it was a baller group.
Oh shit!
And they were, and 2 days, like what the fuck? Like we had 2 fucking cars and a couple guns, and they're like, we're going to war with you. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, it was just
we just got here, bro.
Yeah. Like, we're no threat. We're on the other side of the city. We have a block. Like, we literally had a tattoo parlor at a block. That was all we had, and like, it was just the dumbest thing that people were trying. What
just keeps me away from it sometimes because you get past that. Like, it always becomes some sort of drama. It seems like.
Yeah.
If you try to do that side of it.
And if you do that side of it, now I did play a civilian character where I was doing like tow trucking. Jeb. Yeah, I played Jeb, which is my hillbilly character.
I'm an actress, so I'm living for this.
It's an amazing one, I'm telling you.
Listen, lady, don't be giving me no shit, okay? Fucking hell, what you wants me to do, you know?
Yo, you need to voice Adult Swim. Like, we need to give you a cartoon, and you just need to do like.
That in a long time. I could do it better. But
that is incredible. I love it. I
always try to do voices and different things like that just to kind of get that. Because when you meet somebody, that's what stresses me out about it. Because I feel like in GTA, when you meet somebody, you want them to remember that character. Like, you have to build a name for your character in that city. And shit. And
everybody knows Jeb and Leroy. In the cities that we were in, it's crazy. Like, people still. I was talking to who'd you raid tonight?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't fucking remember. Man. I was high as a hell. I was smoking fucking shit tons of weed.
Somebody from Great.
Oh, Zackyman. Yes, that's who it was.
He was in our gang. He was in the baller gang with us.
Some more weed, man. My brain's still working. I remember. You know what I'm saying?
But I was talking to him, he was showing me pictures of fucking Leroy and shit. Like, this is how much he remembers Leroy. And he's just a fellow streamer that was connected with you back in the day. Like, this is 2 years ago. And he fucking pulls up his stream and starts showing pictures. Oh, yeah, this is me and Leroy from back in the day. Crazy.
Well, and that's what's good, too, is like, it does give you a chance because most of the people that are playing, or not most, but a lot of the people that are playing in those cities and shit are other streamers. So,
the big ones.
You know, if you can catch people's eyes and stuff like that, that's really the best way to grow is to find a server with a bunch of other streamers and just try to put on the best show you possibly can because so many people stream GTA that you're under so many streamers, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
On that list, kind of like Call of Duty or all these other fucking bullshit deals, but
yeah,
if you can make a character crazy enough to where people will remember it and it catches their eye, then you can kind of become a name where people know you in the city and shit, you know?
That's so interesting.
Fun. And you meet a lot of cool fucking people. Like, I've met a lot of friends from doing GTA, which is dope, because you constantly have that conversation, that interaction, where, like, in shooter games, you're just running and gunning, you know, so you don't meet those multiple people. Like,
you're building relationships there every day.
Yep.
I mean, literally, this is what you see. Like, me and him we'll be friends forever. We're business partners now because of the GTA. It's
I love
crazy.
Maybe till
That's
next
incredible.
week. I'm about after next week. I'm probably done.
So, all right, the elephant in the room. What's up with there's not many motherfuckers out there that have a office to stream out of.
What the fuck? That's what I was wondering. Where the hell are you right now?
So I was watching your stream and you said it.
Or some shit. She's like, I got an hour lunch. I'm going to fucking do this shit at my computer.
No, dude, seriously, I was watching a stream of hers, and she was talking about it in there, and I shit you not, I thought it was a green screen. I'm like, there's no fucking way that's the office behind her. That's amazing. What's up?
Yeah, man. So ironically enough, I used to actually publicly stream. I would go out, and when I first started, and I was doing my first 2 weeks,
like IRL.
I started streaming. Yep, my first 2 weeks of like streaming. Because I live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, which means that we don't really get internet that we need in order to support streaming.
What state are you in?
North Carolina.
Okay.
Kakalaki. All right.
Nope. Kakalaki. All day. So I would actually drive out an hour from my house and go to Wegmans or whatever. And, you know, they're open from 6 a.m. to midnight. And I would stream. And I would do these like intense 7-8 hour stamina streams. That's all they were for. I knew that like nobody was going to watch me. And I would talk to myself for between 6 to 8 hours. I would just run my mouth. Just keep, no matter what, just keep fucking talking. Don't shut up. And if I found myself being quiet, I'd find something to talk about. Even if I was just pulling words out of my head. And so
I love it.
Hey, look, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to get ready.
I did starting out streaming shit. That's what I mean. When you're playing, of course, I didn't IRL stream. You know what I'm saying? But like, I spent a lot of time just talking to myself, playing video games, just constantly, pretty much saying what I'm doing in the game. Like, it was ridiculous.
We play a very slow game. Yeah. Like, DayZ is a very, very slow game when it comes to it. Like, you could literally go all hours not seeing a single other player in a full server. I'm talking 150 people in a server, and you still won't see nobody all day. Especially this motherfucker that runs in circles. You'll never see anybody.
Yeah, I get lost, bro. Shit.
But, I know. You gotta feel that. You gotta feel it, you know?
I'm in.
How'd you do the IRL stuff? Were you doing it from like your phone at that point, or
no? So my rig, it was completely mobile. It technically still is. So I've got my PC right here, which is what I'm looking at, which is why my vision is weird. I've got a KYY monitor on this side here, and then and that was all I was rocking with. I got another monitor now that I stole from my partner, but I would just carry those two. I would carry my I wouldn't carry a keyboard, but I would carry my mouse. I had my fucking USB.
Right.
That you know what the hell I'm talking about? That thing.
Yeah.
Plug a lot of shit into. And then I would carry my I would carry my iPad because I was using it as a controller. And I would carry my I've got a couple of Magic the Gathering play mats. So one of them I would roll up, stash in my bag, and I would use that as my, my mouse pad. And then I had a little I bought one of those from Best Buy, one of those like ring lights you could just fold up small and stick in your bag. That came with a little phone thing.
You just go like set up somewhere and stream from different places and shit?
Yep.
No joke.
I'm telling you, I love it.
Cool. Hell yeah.
That's the grind, man. I'm telling you, I love it.
Yep. So and I managed to fit everything in one backpack.
So you say you were prepared to speak to nobody or to stream to nobody. People show up?
you know what? So like every so often I run a Discord server.
Okay.
So I would have a couple of my like Discord peoples. They might pop in and like hang out with me for a little bit and just kind of keep me company because they knew what I was doing. But then like for instance, there was a cat that jumped into my chat. Sorry, it's like mad hot. Turn off the heat. There was a guy, Ender the God. He jumped into my Twitch chat one day because I didn't know that I could change the game that I was playing midstream. But I didn't want to stop my stream. I switched I originally had been playing Risk of Rain, and then I switched to like something else. I can't remember. I think it was Destiny. And so when he comes in, he's like, oh, well, this isn't Risk of Rain, because that's what he was hopping in to see.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was like, oh, yeah, my bad, bro. Like, I changed games. Da, 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 da. He was like, yeah, no worries. That's cool. That's what's up. Like, and like, he joined my server, and little things like that would happen. Like, you know, a little person here, a person there. And so we ended up here in the office because we had already been looking for an office anyway, and just, you know, somewhere that we could sort of settle and land and be able to do work and stuff like that. And so I could do what I'm doing now. Right. And, you know, it's definitely not a situation where, you know, we ain't out here like balling and shit. But, you know,
so
it's one
gone.
of those
Hold
things
on, he's
where
gone.
like,
Hey, hold on. So is it partner or partner?
Oh, that's my boo. Oh, that's my man.
All right.
That's my man.
I was waiting for him to go out the door and stuff and like talking about. All right, cool. I got you back. I got you. We're cool.
My dog.
Just in case. You never know.
Nah, I feel you. See, that's how I know I could take you somewhere. I could take you to the store with me. We could go around the corner real quick.
You're not going to hear anything from me.
Oh yeah, no, that's my man. But we
cool.
we also are business partners as well. We do a lot of business together.
Hell yeah.
We're very lucky. But yeah, so it's kind of one of those situations where, you know, you walk the walk. You know, if it looked like a duck, if it sounded like a duck, it must be a duck. And so we're looking to manifest what we want out of our future, what we want to look towards. So we grind hard, we bust our ass, and we pay for this place because it makes a big difference in how it looks, how I'm perceived, and how I work. I work differently when I'm in here because I know that this is rent.
Yeah, you're here to do
you know
work.
What I mean?
Yeah.
So
see, I'm literally sitting in my fucking bedroom right now. I would love to have like just a place, like, because I have kids and stuff. Some of the other bedrooms are taken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I live in a little tiny house, and I would love to fucking have a nice little area for just streaming and stuff like that. Because I've always
do what I do, man.
Having like one wall like painted green for a green screen set up and the lighting and all that, you know, where there was just one room specifically for what I'm doing here, you know.
Right.
What I'm saying?
I bought a big ass shed, so I bought some property. I'm actually this is not where I normally would do this from, but I'm in an Airbnb. Have been in an Airbnb for like 3 weeks now. Yeah. And probably another 2 weeks at this rate.
He did one podcast in his fucking car with his truck with the laundry basket sitting behind him on his cell phone.
Talk about grinding. We're grinding.
Hey, look, we grinding. We gotta do what we gotta do, man.
He made that shit happen. That's for sure.
The content still has to go up.
Absolutely. So I went and I bought a 12 by 24 shed to put behind my double wide that we're getting put in right now. And that's what we're doing because it's the easiest way for me. And I could do all the renovations, and it's already got electric. It's got insulation. It's already furred out. I just got to put
your own fucking land to do what you want to do. Shit.
Yeah, congratulations on that. That's dope,
man.
Yeah, as I sit in a fucking Airbnb.
Your own little piece of the earth that's all yours. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty
dope. Man.
Cultivate it.
Hell yeah, bro. That's it. That's the way you want to do it. When you get yourself in like your own like
he's got gators where he lives.
That's hilarious. When you get yourself a space that like makes you that you know that you can safely create in.
Oh yeah.
It's game changing for your mindset. So like
I just hope your neighbors aren't too far away because Dolph will just quit getting dressed. That motherfucker will just be walking around.
Oh, my neighbors are not close.
Yard butt ass naked.
They are not close.
Somebody gonna show up. He's gonna be out there fucking doing jumping jacks in the yard and shit.
Hey world, how you doing?
What up?
Let's go.
No, but there is a place in the property that it drops down to the water because it's waterfront property on one side of it. It drops down on one side, and there's like a little landing before it gets down to the water. And I'm gonna put something down there because you look around and you can't see civilization anywhere. Not my house, not the road, not any houses around. It's just 50 acres of marsh in front of me, and then water, and then my land. It's just, I'm going to put something to meditate down there, something to, I don't know, maybe a hot tub or something.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I got in too much trouble. Like I had a property where I was out in the middle of nowhere and it had some acreage and stuff, and I got in too much trouble. Like I can't be that unsupervised.
But who is letting me out in the world unsupervised and shit?
No shit, right?
Never mind. I can't say nothing. I was about to say something like there may have been, may have not. I don't know. I plead the fifth. Been some trucks rolled out there and just crazy drunken motherfuckers and too big of fires that were bigger than the goddamn house.
It can't be worse than what our one guest. Listen, Fang, we had a guest come on, and I love the guy to death. He tells us how he was fucking cooking meth for the Hell's Angels in the middle of a podcast.
Prison for
you can't do that, dog. That's
he did time for it.
He did do time, so he'd already been charged. He'd already been charged.
He did. There was
he was in prison for
but
it.
Still,
like, damn, with your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Tell on yourself.
Hey, my boy.
Who does that?
No, that's my boy. You'll have to check him out. His name's 100 Proof, man. He's crazy. He's a wild
like
child.
He is amazing. I love that guy.
Man.
I love
him. And what's crazy is you listen to him and you don't see the heart. Like you hear the brash and the loud and the curse and everything, and then you talk to him and you're just like, this motherfucker is just a sweetheart. Like it's crazy.
If you get past the character, you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
He's just an old dude from the hills that likes to drink moonshine and smoke weed.
Fuck yeah.
Sound like my type of guy.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So what's next for your channel?
So right now, okay. Big deal. So the 19th and the 20th of this month, I'm actually going on American Idol.
What?
Hold up.
Yeah, dead ass. Whole dead ass. I couldn't even. I am still in disbelief.
You mean we're interviewing somebody who's going to be on American Idol? What the fuck?
Are you going to be on the clips, or are you going to be on the show?
So that's the thing. This trip will determine what's going to happen.
Okay.
So I'm the first person for season 22 to get a yes to live auditions.
What?
So so I'm going up there. I'll be in Leesburg, Georgia. That's the first city. And I'll get a chance to audition for Katie, Lionel, and
oh shit,
the other guy.
The other
Blake.
dude, yeah.
His name Blake?
I don't know.
How do you deal with that shit?
It's
like, how do you deal with
I know. I feel so bad.
He's country. I don't know.
How freaked out are you before you go up there? You've been performing and stuff like that for a long time, or?
Yeah. No, I've been performing. I'm a musical theater performer. I started my career as a musician.
Oh shit, that's cool as hell.
Oh yeah, she sent me a resume, dude. I forgot to send it to you. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't prepare anyway. I don't prepare anyway, so I probably wouldn't have read it. Don't worry about it.
That was a very large email I sent. Yes.
I love it.
I try to be very professional.
Awesome.
Like I'm big on professionalism and like.
Yeah, that's us too. That's why we don't get fucked up and smoke weed during interviews or anything. Well, we try to keep this
hilarious. Hilarious. No, but especially like as a little black girl, you know what I'm saying? In a niche, space. Holy shit. Yeah. I forgot to mention.
Motherfucker.
Holy shit. But no, especially as a little black girl in like a male dominated like arena, I like to show up polished.
Luke Bryan.
That's really all it is. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping that, things go well with American Idol and Luke Bryan.
Sick,
thank God. Because that would have
You're
been
not even stoned. How did it take you that long to catch up?
Hey, I heard it. I
gave half the time is her.
I was buffering. So fucking hard.
You on that dial up? What the fuck?
In here. It's everything else is so fast. My brain is slow.
No, but I get it though.
So
I get it.
I have to smoke this shit to make my brain slow. That's my problem. My brain's fucking all over the fucking place.
I'm hoping that with American Idol, what happens is I get a lot of people to my platform. I was very clear about what my intentions were going into this, what I wanted to be talked about, and what I didn't.
You have to find a way to plug your channel while you're on the.
Oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it for me. They've already told me they want to lean into my gaming personality. They want to lean into like my job working as a Twitch streamer. So I already have like. And they're working really hard to make sure I have the right music and the right material, because I think they see me as someone that'll do, yeah, well, I think they see me as someone that'll do great on TV.
Yeah.
With all the stuff I'm doing with the Twitch streaming, you know what I'm saying? All the things.
Right.
You know, it's about talent, but it's also about television.
Well, that's just like the streaming and everything you're talking about, and then along course with the singing for the show and stuff. That's pretty much what everybody's trying to do right now is social media and so on and so forth. So, I mean, you definitely would play into a lot of what people are into or attempting to do nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's cool. What? So have you've actually already sang in front of
the producers?
Like
yes,
producers. Okay,
just
not the
producers.
actual judges, right?
Not yet. That's what'll be on the 20th technically. But I'll be there on the 19th. Yeah, it's like interviews and rehearsals and all that shit.
Fuck.
And then and then I go in.
That's crazy. So people that get even the people that get in front of them they've already rehearsed and given music and everything, or is it just like because there's some horrible people that end up in the front of them judges. That's crazy.
The way that they do it now.
They pick horrible
people? It's different than it was back in the day. Well, I'm not really
I'm
sure.
gonna get on that fucking show, bro. I'm going. I'm a belly dancing that motherfucker. Like
it's different from how they did it back in the day.
Okay.
Like back in the day, people could just walk in off the street.
Yeah.
But now I think with what happened with the pandemic and a bunch of other things, they're actually like now they're like screening people.
They don't want that many people all in one fucking place at the same time.
No, definitely not. And so the people that are coming through those doors and auditioning in front of these artists, it's like The Voice, right? Like when you see the live auditions for The Voice, everybody can sing. It's all about what those judges are looking for and what they hear, you know, and the moment and the song and, you know, all the things. That's how it is on American Idol now. I think you're coming in, everyone's got some talent. They've got an ability to reach that level. It's all about how they present themselves, the choice of music, et cetera, et cetera. But I mean, the producers have a heavy hand in the front end on getting you prepared, helping you choose your music, getting you rehearsed with, you know, the musician, et cetera. So, I mean, I've been in several Zoom meetings. I have another one actually next week because we still haven't solidified what I'm going to be singing. The song I want to sing. Yeah, the song I want to sing apparently doesn't match my personality.
So they have to approve the song that you sing?
Well, more than that, like the song has to be approved in general because of copyright stuff. Like I could choose 3 songs to potentially use and all 3 of them get denied and they can't get the rights. Yeah. But beyond that, there's like I think there's a certain level of like coaching that goes into the process, right? So a note that I was given was, and y'all are getting some real behind the scenes shit here.
I love
it. A note that I was given.
Yeah, this is interesting stuff.
Was that like, okay, you have this huge bubbly personality. You're drawing us in. It's clear that's just how you are. Like you're not acting. You're not putting on. Like you're like that. But the song you've chosen, though pretty, is just that. It's pretty. It doesn't pack a lot of power. It doesn't like pack a lot of punch. It doesn't like really, it doesn't sort of align with who you're entering as and the person you show up as. And if you're going to get past these judges, we feel we can't make you do anything, but we feel that it would be in your best interest to pick a song that meets the moment. You're coming in with all this energy. You need to fucking perform with energy. So you need a high energy piece, which I totally get from a show standpoint. But here's the challenge, right? I'm a musical theater performer, have been for the last few years by trade. My singer-songwriter self, my most authentic self musically, is very opposite from me. It's love songs, it's ballads, it's acoustic guitar, it's mid-tempo. So, you know, I automatically, when you tell me high energy, I want to default to a musical theater piece. Oh, that's horrible on these fucking singing shows.
Yeah.
Because that's not what they're looking for. They're not looking for musical theater. That's not that type of competition.
Right.
They're looking for authenticity. They're looking for musicality. Pop
stars and shit.
Right. They're not looking for someone who could just perform. You know what I mean? So I'm having a challenge with that. And so I'm going to send them some videos tomorrow or Tuesday. And then I have another meeting with them because my time is coming up real fast. And they still have to get my music approved. So
oof.
We'll
How long
see.
has the process been so far since like you first decided like, hey, this is what I'm going to try to do to where you are now?
So I have considered auditioning for American Idol 5 times, like every year for the last 5 years. I actually did do The Voice when I was 18. I was one yes from making it onto live shows.
Oh, no shit.
and they were like, you should come back in a year. You're just not ready yet. Come back in a year. I didn't
Young,
go back.
18.
I didn't think that I would do a singing competition. But something happened. I got a message on Backstage.
What season?
Tweet. This was what season I was going to audition for The Voice. I have no fucking idea.
Did you make it on TV or no?
No, I didn't make it on TV. I was one round.
By one vote.
Yeah, I missed it by one round. By
Come
one.
on,
yes.
stoned ass, get with the conversation, will you?
Okay, but wait a minute. I've watched The Voice. The live shows are one thing, but they had recorded stuff too, though.
Yeah, no, I wasn't in any of that. I wouldn't have been any of the stuff you saw on TV if I didn't make it to live shows.
Okay, so I got you. All right, never mind. I got you now. So they pulled. Never mind. I'm with you.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same situation. Like, I did. The only difference is when I did Voice, I went to Atlanta. I got a fast pass. I stood in line, and I physically was in the room and went through 3 rounds.
Oh shit! What was that like? Like
that
leading
was
up to that? How long did you have to wait before you actually went in to audition or whatever?
It varied. Not as long as most people, I will say.
Was your heart just fucking thumping the whole time, or were you able to just kind of chill?
I thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack.
18 years old. My God,
dude! Just sitting there waiting that whole time, just like knowing, like, oh, I gotta go do this. But I guess you've been performing and stuff up to that, but that's still got to have some kind of like that anxiety, nervousness, or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it.
It's a different vibe for sure. It's a different type of vibe. I know. So originally with American Idol, I was supposed to go in November and be in Nashville. I get a call a week after my audition, and they were like, we want to have you in the first city in Georgia. We think that as the first person to get a yes, it would be so cool to have you in Georgia. Like, we kind of love you, and we want you there. So how do you say no to that?
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you don't. And they were like, so now your new audition date is in September. And I was like, bleh! It's like August, middle of August, dog.
All right.
What are you talking about? Or like, yeah, it was like second week of August. And the next day I had a horrible like anxiety attack and I was vomiting.
Oh, I bet.
Like in the parking lot because I was just like, it hit me like, holy shit, that's like a month away. What the fuck? You know?
A month goes fucking fast nowadays.
Dude,
the older I've got, it's like that shit just fucking flies.
It's already like, we're already in September and I'm like, I don't even have my music yet. Like, and in the most Fang fashion, I am fashionably like late, running up on the deadline. But I mean, it's exciting. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a fun road trip. And awesome. We'll see what happens.
How long a road trip is it to get to where you got to be?
7 hours.
Really?
Yeah, about a work day.
Right.
But it won't be too bad.
No, that ain't terrible shit.
It ain't like it was. Nashville was gonna be like 9 or 10 hours.
So you trying to get down there like the day before or some shit and get rested up and all that, or? That's
what I'm thinking. And luckily, I had the meeting with them the other day, and our day is not going to be as long as it is. So it was originally supposed to start at 6:30 in the morning. Now it will start closer to 9. It was fuck. Yeah, now it'll start closer to 9. So I'm thinking we can get in town and just get in town a little bit early the night before, and I can get some decent rest, so I can be ready for two very long days. Yeah. Because with the excitement, it's going to be hard to sleep. But I can get 2 very long days. Yep. Not before my audition, but definitely after.
That's right.
For sure.
Take it out. Shit.
Yeah, I fucking laugh my ass off. You get all blazed, just go up there and be like, "Shit, I'm fucking cooked."
Shit, I'm fucked up.
Dolph told me to fucking eat it. I shouldn't.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to sing and shit, I guess.
Yeah,
I love it.
You motherfuckers bring Cheetos.
Yo, y'all got snacks?
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
that is like. We had no idea. That's amazing though.
Yeah, I got sprinkle some surprises in there.
No shit.
That's right. I wonder. You'll have to let us know, like, when you get done, and how it goes and everything, for sure.
Oh yeah, man! If I send you an email with a random thumbs up.
There you go. Yeah, I would like
the code.
To know for sure.
That's why I'm telling everybody. If I send you a message with a random thumbs up, that's the code.
See, my code is if you never see me again, know that I win the lottery. You'll never see no one will fucking see me again.
Yeah. I got the fuck out of here, out of Dodge. I'm in a country you can't even fucking pronounce.
Next thing you know, we show up to do the podcast and Dolph's got some fucking ocean background behind him with a beach and shit. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Is that a fucking green screen? Yeah. Like, nah, that's my life.
This is life.
On his fucking yacht.
If Dolph don't take you with you, he's an asshole for that.
Yeah,
he knows better than that.
Guy. No, I know. Shit.
That's the one thing that we've talked about this, and you have partners, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, I was like, no, I want to give you half, like 50-50. This is my idea and everything. I was like, I want to give you half. And he goes, well, for now, if we make any money, that's cool. But if we hit big, like, I don't want to fucking take half. Like, I just want you to pay me out as an employee and fucking, I'll be that.
I'm not trying to.
I think he's fucking insane because
You're nuts.
He's insane, right?
Bonkers. And you're bonkers. But I get where your heart is.
The Jew in me is screaming, just shut the fuck up and let him not take anything.
You gotta realize too. At that point, though, you haven't really been streaming and shit, and I've got my streaming stuff and all that too. You know. So like, I figure if this blows up, my stream's gonna blow up, and I get paid from this and from streaming.
Yeah. That is a way to look at it. That is a way to look at it. That's real.
I know.
So I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure that all my homies are good too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No chilling with the homies.
I got a whole damn team of people behind me that helped me out along the way. That's for sure. So.
Yo, let's talk about it because there is something so special about having people that got your back, man. Like I'll say that has been the key. I'm telling it to all streamers, like anybody who does anything, especially artistically. The people behind you fucking matter. Do not try to get out here and do some shit by yourself. I mean, you can start out that way. That's how things usually start. But if you can build yourself a trustworthy team of people that are, even if it's just one other person to start out, you got their back and you got their back and they got yours. Words are hard.
There you go.
Dog, it makes so much of a difference. I'm saying, like, I feel like that has been the foundation of a lot of the success I've seen over the last, I think now almost 2 months of me, streaming and like going into this, like I could not have done this shit by myself. Like under any circumstances.
No, I've had so much help along the way. Like, I'm not super up on computers and shit. I can fumble through stuff and watch YouTube and shit like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the people that I've met behind the scenes that have helped me out along the way, like, I've literally had my computer fuck up on me and had one of my boys that is been around for years now that's computer programming just take over my computer and fix it for me and shit and get it going again, stuff like that.
That's
like,
awesome.
he's a friend that I've played games with and stuff over the years and been a part of the stream.
Hey, baby.
Bye, baby. Love you.
They all said bye, baby.
Hey.
Oh, can you pass me some popcorn before you go?
This is about to get interesting. Go ahead and start kissing her.
He said next time he got you.
This is going to turn into a whole nother show. Just keep on
I need popcorn too.
Hey, look, if that's the show we doing, I need some money. I need a check. Throw me $1.
Oh,
that's fucking funny.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're doing 5 seconds of summer. He's a stagehand. And so he helps build in and load out a bunch of different shows and stuff like that of artists.
Nice.
And so one of the amphitheaters that are in our capital city, Raleigh, 5 seconds of summer. So that's what he's working right now.
Dude,
y'all are fucking doing
crazy
it.
To be able to fucking take that shit apart and throw it back up and down so quick. Like the stagehands are setting all that stuff up.
This way, baby. His collection of pics.
Oh, nice.
From from the
all
musicians.
Different shows and shit.
Oh, that's fucking
that's
cool.
Sick, dude. Hell yeah.
Yep.
No shit.
Anybody super famous in there?
Oh, yeah. Fuck ton of people. I know you got Kiss, you got Grateful Dead.
Hell yeah.
You got fucking what are some of the other ones? He has a ton of them. There's so many.
That's crazy. That's super cool.
Yeah, 30 Knobs. Did you get anything? Was there a guitar player for the 50 Cent show? Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews is amazing.
Dang, that's sick.
He could go on for miles.
That's
I got
amazing.
a baggie, but his baggie's way cooler than mine. Mine's just a fucking, My baggie ain't famous. That's sick.
Okay. Cute. Love you, honey. Have a good shift.
Off to work. Boo, hiss, boo.
Right?
Off to see the wizard.
Yeah, right.
I love y'all's grind, though. How old? Y'all are young, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, he just turned 31 on Wednesday.
That sounds like 31 energy. Yeah, absolutely. We're both over 40, so it's a bit different when you hit that.
And I'm 26.
Good, though. But that's good though, because you're like right at that age where you can relate with both age groups. So,
no doubt.
Sometimes I worry because I'm getting up there. I mean, that's all there is to it. I'm like, fuck, it ain't gonna be too long. My ass gonna be 50 fucking years old, you know.
But then you have these 20.
You're just well seasoned.
But he has these 21-year-old dudes and stuff hanging out and fucking going and playing with him shit. Like, I don't think he doesn't. He thinks he's not connecting with them. He's not connecting with the idiots over there. But you're connecting with good people that are good gamers and that you want a part of your community. You don't want those fuck faces in your community. I know I don't want them.
Absolutely.
They have no place in it. They have their own place over there. But it's just not.
I don't want them. I don't want them.
Amen. Absolutely.
I got enough fuck faces in my community as is.
You do, and they're all old, so it doesn't matter.
And I've run into some weirdos. Like being a female streamer is such an interesting experience.
Oh yeah. I could get that.
The thing about me though,
you get that?
Well, I don't think as badly as I might if I was advertising it. You know, because e-girls advertise it. That's kind of their thing. I almost wipe that on my shirt like a whole.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I advertise my goods sometimes. You should have seen my birthday stream. I had Daisy Dukes on in a cut-off T-shirt.
Come on. That's entertainment.
Look at this figure right here, you know?
Oh, yes. Curved in all the right places. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
But it's interesting, right? So here's what's funny. So I'm not, y'all can see me, right? I'm very, sexually just not ambiguous per se, because I'm very much woman. You could tell I'm a woman. But like I do during the wintertime when, I'm wearing my partner's clothes, I do get mistaken for a young man from the back. And that's just okay. That's just how I'm built. All right? It's fine. And
I feel like the way you dress just reminds me of like just a stoner chick.
Yeah, that's
I mean
I'm loving it.
Jumpsuit. Yeah. And I've also got weed happening on my.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. So
she's part of the tribe.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right.
But the thing about me is, I'm very like I'm not real girly. I'm not real masculine either. I'm just kind of I live in that in between world, and so it's always weird to me. I think. Because like sometimes and they're always very like so far they've been fairly respectful. Like it hasn't been any like weird shit yet.
Right.
Just wait till I hit like way more followers than I can count, then that may become a thing.
Yeah, definitely. No matter what you do, guy or girl, but I could see with women how it could get a whole lot more.
Oh, it is bad.
Yeah. Because with dudes, we're just like fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
And we're both very, 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 very attractive dudes. So like, we have a lot of women on our streams coming and trying to talk to us and stuff. And I'm married, so I have to just push.
I have all these guys making sexual passes at me all the time.
That is true. That is true. Not girls.
And that's the thing, right? Like,
it's really inappropriate.
I just think
he's a bear.
It is. It is.
No.
I just feel like
I explained to him what a bear was on live stream. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
He had no clue. I said, "You're a bear."
And I said, "I guess I am a bear."
He's like, I'm like, "Yeah, right."
I'm like, no, yeah, right. That's not what we meant, bro.
Right.
That's fun. I think what works in my favor though is like my Discord family and like the people that have grown with me or have like been in my server. They're very like they're protective of me, but not in like it's in a very like passive, cool kind of way.
Right.
So like I don't really have like drama and bullshit around me, but it definitely is like, for instance, I started playing GTRP for the first time, of course. We're in the Me Ghetto server. And like the title of their server is like Me Ghetto, RP, E-Girls / something / whatever.
Right.
So I get a screenshot. I'm like not even 10 whole minutes into playing the game for the first time ever. I get a screenshot from my Duke. I'll talk about the Fang House in a minute, but he's my Duke. That's his title.
Right.
And he hits me up and he sent me a screenshot of it and he goes, "What the fuck are you playing?" Like serious question, not like genuinely concerned. I was like, "Hey yo, it's just GTRP, like me and Bear playing."
Made some shit up and like I'm playing this new call girl game. It's fucking amazing.
I knew that he would not. That would have not hit a good nerve for him.
I love it.
Because I'm not that type.
Right.
I'm not that type. You know what I'm saying? I'm a raging bisexual, yes. And I make a lot of inappropriate jokes. Absolutely. Most of them are dark, for sure. However, I am still very modest in my presentation. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really like skin tight clothing unless it's like leggings, which I don't have a choice. Right. But so I was like, I explained the situation. He was like, oh, because I was finna say, what the fuck? And then he was like, I thought the ethos had got you. And I was concerned. I was like, nah. So they have my back. They look out for me. And even like some of the guys, so like I'm part of a Twitch stream. I'm part of a Twitch team called Lost in the Sauce, Litz. Shout out to fucking Litz. And the guys in there too, they've just really like, I've gotten to hit it off and know a lot of them and, you know, just being myself. And so they come and hang out in my stream now and wreak fucking havoc. But even last night, I got a DM. I got a DM from one of the guys and he's like, hey, yo, someone at so-and-so is being real sus in your chat, bro. Like, what you trying to do? Like, you need
to block them out there?
I'm good. Yeah, like, nah, I'm good. We good. You know, this and the third, you know, and so I think it's all about how you present yourself. And when you respect others, they respect you for the most part. And I feel like I'm working to build a reputation for being someone that is kind to people, that is respectful to people, that makes you laugh. That's it. I'm just here to make you laugh, big thing, have a good time, and pour into you and heal you. And with whatever source of like art, entertainment, whatever that I have, whatever talent I have inside of me, it is intended strictly to heal the people of the world. That's it. Yeah. I'm a light worker. That's all I do.
That's all I've always said, and I even told Dolph, you know, my main thing is like just wanting to, like every time I start on my stream, my goal is to just try to make somebody laugh, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you can't be, I mean, you could be having a terrible, terrible day, but in that moment when you're laughing, your day is good, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. 45 episodes, and you're the first person, after all these stoners, you're the first person to eat.
That's really?
Yeah.
True. And dog, if I was high, this would really be a fucking problem. I would have a smorgasbord.
I just wish you could share. I need some motherfucking food. No, dude.
Hey, look, dog.
Before I came on this bitch, dude, I fucking cooked up some goddamn smoked pork loin over the weekend, and then some smoked chicken.
Oh, it's sexy too.
Dude, you should have seen my fat ass before we went live. I was fucking grubbing. I streamed, and I'm like, I gotta go eat some dinner. I made me a big old plate of that shit.
Y'all gonna hate to hear this. I don't eat pork or beef.
You don't? What?
No.
You chicken though?
No.
You just eat chicken?
Oh,
all right.
I'm black. Do I eat chicken?
Right.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I stepped right into that one. I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah. Steamroll, Greyhound.
That was good.
Got hit by a big fat bus.
Well, look at there. See, I can't be having a bad day right now because you just fucking made me laugh. So.
Dog, I fucking love chicken. Any way you can roll that shit up and make it happen,
dude, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
I love fish too. I love fish. Yeah.
What's your favorite fish?
But my favorite, salmon.
Okay. All right.
Or rainbow trout, but it's got to be the whole fucking fish.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I gotta slice that bitch open and rip that spine out. That's the only way I want to eat it.
The only fish I've really ever ate on a regular basis was catfish and crappie. You know.
It's because you country. Country as hell.
Yeah, I'm from the Midwest. Yeah, I'm from Kansas City. We used to go down to the lake by me and fucking pull in 50-pound catfish and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I used to fish. I used to fish when I was a kid. I don't know. Like I would go fishing with my family, and we would bring home catfish and cook up catfish. But then I was like, I got older, and I was like, whiting it is.
Yo, I for real. We lived
whiting it is.
Ozark Mountains down there. You go down south of where I live, and it's straight up hillbilly country for real. You know what I'm saying? So
swamp and
like
shit.
Hardcore. No, it's not swamp, but it's like mountains.
I live in a swamp.
It's lots of rock and mountains. Like
I had to switch. My bad. I knew one was swamp and one was
mountain.
I
live in the swamp. Right. I'm in Louisiana.
Y'all are like magic cards. Got the mountain.
All right. We used to have property down there though, and we'd go down there every fucking weekend. Like I said, I can't be unsupervised because this was in the middle of nowhere, and we did some stupid ass shit down there. We'd get so fucking drunk.
Stupid shit in the city. I'm scared what the fuck you do out there.
We always said we get like we always talk about going down there and getting white boy wasted. You know what I'm saying? We would fucking just start fucking throwing them back. We would each take a fucking suitcase and a bunch of fucking whiskey or moonshine and just party. It was wild.
So what's y'all's liquor of choice?
Mine right now is just straight whiskey. Like
What kind of whiskey? Like, does it matter?
No, not really. My go-to is Jim Beam, just because it's what I'm used to drinking, and it's cheap. I'm poor, so I drink that cheap shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really drink.
Really? That's fair.
Very rare. Very rare. Yeah. If I'm going to like on an occasion, I'll drink some Crown. Crown with a little bit of ginger.
Yeah, I used to drink so much apple whiskey.
All right, since you putting ginger in it,
yeah,
that's a pass, I guess.
I don't think I've ever had that. What do you drink? What's your favorite?
Jameson.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving it.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I specifically.
Would it be cliche if you said Henny though?
I'm fucking lying.
Dog as fuck. I hate a Hennessy.
Fried chicken and Hennessy
drinking. Dog, I hate a Hennessy drinking motherfucker. You know what pisses me off? It always be some fucking.
Is it really that good? I've never drank it.
No, hell no.
It's bad.
It's like OE. Remember OE back in the day? Like when I was younger, we'd drink OE, and I'd fucking grab that shit and we'd drink it. But that malt liquor OE shit is fucking disgusting, man.
And it always be some fucking 20-something Euro 6'1" black dude. That's always talking about something. Hey, oh man, that Hennessy, man, you gotta get that Hennessy, man. And I'd be like, you never fucking graduated from college. Shut the fuck up.
Have you seen?
Shut the fuck up.
What made me think of the fucking OE stuff is because I've been watching the TikToks and shit.
I couldn't use fast enough.
A fucking Crip Mac. Have you seen any of that stuff that does jumper? What is it? Fucking No Jumper podcast. You guys know who Crip Mac is? C Mac.
Oh yeah. I heard of Crip
He's
Mac.
always walking around with a big old fucking can of OE, and every time I see something he's on, he's got that thing. I'm like, bro, that shit is fucking nasty. There's
nasty.
No way you like that shit, man.
So I had a buddy of mine that's all he would drink. He loved it.
Oh, really?
It. Yeah.
God, so
Mickey.
Though, I'm a beer drinker though.
I'm gonna buy some fucking Hennessy now and just see if you guys are bullshitting me.
No, that's just fucking garbage.
There's so many people that talk about it.
Garbage.
Though. Like, there's seriously so many people talking about drinking.
It's a brand. It's like fucking Adidas or some shit. Like it's just a name. It's just a brand name.
You're just like die hard. Like I'm just gonna represent this no matter what.
Try hard. Okay.
Right.
Try hard. When I have my Jameson, I'm gonna have it one of three ways: double shot neat.
Okay.
Jameson and ginger.
All right.
Ginger ale.
Love it.
Or with a lime. Gotta have a lime because it just pulls out that ginger so nicely.
Right.
Anyways, I used to bartend. I'm a slut for that shit. And
I gotta try the lime now.
I suck so bad. I just grab a bottle and start drinking some of that shit.
It's because you're country. It's fine. We forgive you. We forgive you.
I can't argue it.
Speaking truth and facts. Or I'll have a green tea shot.
It.
A green tea shot / green tea drink, which is all it is just if I remember correctly, it's Jameson, sour mix, simple syrup. See, I'm
all out.
A plastic bottle, plastic pint. Yeah,
right. Like my boy went to the gas station.
It came in a paper bag. It was wrinkled around the top too. You to open up.
Right. My boy was drinking that shit out the paper bag. Like it wasn't. He didn't even pull it out.
You gotta twist the top so it's nice and tight up there. You know. Yeah, that's a good.
But I'm a beer drinker. Horrible. I like
PBR.
I would drink. Disrespect me again and watch me hang up. Disrespect me again and watch me hang up. Y'all ain't gonna be talking to nobody. You'll be talking to each other for the rest of the podcast. I drink the shit
out of some PBR. Ain't gonna lie.
Shit is piss.
I don't like it.
It's so cheap. I told you I'm broke. I'm broke. It's cheap. I drink that shit.
Nah, next time you go to the bar, hit me up. I'm gonna cash app you $5 because that don't make no sense. You just need an extra $5 to get you an actual fucking drink.
Listen. I drank so much PBR that one of my logos actually had a PBR can in it that said Bosch Blue Ribbon on it.
Oh my god!
Because I used to drink so much PBR.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm sorry.
I've now become your black mom. I'm disappointed in you, Bosch. I'm disappointed in your behavior.
Hey, to be fair, I'm used to disappointing ladies.
I didn't raise you like that. Bosch. Dog, nah. So I really like I'm a snob. So I like fucking international beer, like not domestic shit. But I really like Belgian ale, like Belgian beer. Like Stella is one of my favorites. Stella Artois, it's one of my favorites. Artois. I also really like IPAs. I'm a big IPA drinker. So anything hazy, anything that has like a citrus kind of vibe to it, but not sweet. Don't give me a sugary drink. Now, my partner, on the other hand, he loves that shit. He's a margarita hoe.
Okay.
He's the one who'll go in and he's like, give me a fucking margarita with the salt rim.
Margaritas are fire, though. When I go to get some Mexican food or something, give me a big old margarita. I'm always like, God
fishbowl.
That shit's good.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep. He's that guy. I'm like, please, for the love of God, don't put anything fucking sweet in my damn drink. You want to get cussed out real fucking fast? Give me a sweet drink. I don't want that shit. I am ordering the same thing every time we go. Yeah. The mood don't matter to me.
So there's a place in Orlando. It's what's it called? It's a chocolate emporium of some sort. But they have it's down by Universal. It's on City Walk. It's really cool. I forget the name of the place, but it's really good. They have a chocolate old fashioned, and I didn't think I'd like it.
That sounds good, actually.
It's so good. So
I do like me a good old fashioned with a nice fat rock.
Oh yeah. Oh, and
I think some of the like talking about chocolate beers and stuff. I think of some of my favorites that I've ever had, like going to these specialty places and stuff, are root beer beers because I'm a big I like root beer. Like any of those root beer beers are so fucking good, but they will fuck you up. They'll twist you up though. At least the ones I had, because they're high percentage, and then all that sugar and stuff, you get fucking. That's great.
I love myself some root beer.
Is so good. I'm actually one of those now, and I haven't been drinking much either because I don't know. I have come across some health stuff. I don't bring down the mood, but anyway, so I haven't been drinking near as much as I have, so I kind of miss that shit. But I could go for a nice, maybe tomorrow. I might have to
nice, good, a crisp one.
Big old root beer, and that's right. That's right. Hell yeah,
I love that.
What are we playing tomorrow?
I'm with you on that.
What, me?
Oh, what y'all playing?
Yeah, what are we playing tomorrow?
Farlight.
I'm in.
Nice.
I'm grandmaster in that shit. I'm
gonna go live.
I'm the top 5% of the fucking people in that game or some shit on duos.
Fuck yeah, bro! I gotta get it now.
So I can play with y'all.
It's free to play.
It's
shit,
free.
All you gotta do is download it. Yeah. And it's exactly. Yeah. Farlight 84. Farlight 84, free to play BR. It's fucking blast, dude.
Yeah,
I started playing. I'm doing that shit right now.
Yeah. And it's just Bosch Gaming on there, so just add me.
Dolph Gaming.
Group up and play anytime. Yeah, Dolph Gaming.
So have y'all okay, first of all, Ed, I don't need you to make noise. So I know y'all said that. Oh my God, you're so loud.
Yeah, that's
Holy
it right
shit.
there.
Yeah.
Markham.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Sorry.
Sniper.
All right, girl.
Yeah,
all right.
Get it.
God dang.
Hey, by the way, one of them characters, when you shake her back and forth, her boobs jiggle.
The jiggle physics are there. All right.
Hey, mine jiggle too when I shake back and forth. Look at that.
That's where the money is. It's in the jiggle. So I know y'all said that y'all 8 gigs. Oh, that's baby.
Yeah, it's
a small game.
If you like Fortnite no build, you'll like that shit.
Oh fuck yeah.
It's fun as fuck. And there's no bullet drop either, so you can just laser people.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know y'all said that y'all checked out the stream. So give me your feedback. What did y'all think and whatever y'all checked, however long you were there, 5 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. What did y'all think? Like, what was y'all's vibe?
I think you're like the female black version of me.
Hey yo,
you're not wrong.
I'll take it.
In a way, and I mean that in a good way. You're just you cuss and you're fun and you're try to make people laugh and you're interactive and I mean I think you definitely have what it takes for sure. I mean, I didn't see anything. I worry about me sometimes because I cuss so much. I've got to the point where sometimes I'm worried like, man, my cussing's gonna turn people away, blah blah blah. But in the end of it, you have to be yourself. So it is.
Turn
what
you
it is.
on or away? Did you use the right preposition?
No, away. I have to.
I think
definitely on.
I just wanted to make sure.
He turns away because he doesn't want to see that he's pointing where he's walking down there. That's what it is. So he has to turn away. So
I do have to watch it when I'm watching because my 5-year-old likes to watch him play.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. We're definitely not 5-year-old content. No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the thing. I remember I had a guy tell me, just in the spirit of like being concerned about whether or not your platform's going to grow based off of certain decisions. Like,
right.
I had a guy tell me, and he was coming from a good place, right? But he was only really just meeting me and like. I take shit personally, not personally to the point where I'm like mad at you, but like personally as in like I'm a 1-up you ass bitch. That's just personally how I am. And so he said to me, he goes, you know, so like, what's your content? But I'm like, well, I'm a variety streamer, a true variety streamer, where like you could really come on my stream and see any fucking thing anytime. Like it's never, you know. And he was like, okay. He was like, I get it, you know, blah, 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 blah. He was like, but you know, I've never seen, he was like, well, you might want to consider niching. He said, because I've never seen, seen anyone make partner as a true variety streamer. And I was like,
well, that might be a challenge.
Oh, really? Oh, you're right. I said, oh, really? Say bet. So that's my goal. My goal, I want everyone to hear me very clearly. My goal, and I need y'all's help, is to become a partner as a true variety streamer without ever having to like niche, without you ever coming onto my platform and saying, oh, okay, she played, you know, COD DMZ for 2 weekends. Oh, no. No.
Love it.
You're going to see all kinds of things. You know, so that's my big goal. But I've had the same conversation with myself about like, because growing up, my mom was like, you know, like when I became an adult and could cuss and stuff, she would always talk a lot, you know, about my mouth and how sailor-esque it is. Yeah. And, you know,
normal to me, shit.
And I always was just kind of like, but like, you married my father. I'm confused. What did you fucking expect?
He's who I hear this from.
Pops off the F-bomb. Yeah, like bro pops off an F-bomb when he wakes up. Like it don't even be. Right. Like, oh fuck! God damn, I'm awake. Shit. All right, cool. Like
motherfucker.
That's how my man wake up, motherfucker. All right, that's how it's motherfucking Monday. That's how he wakes up. So, you know, I was confused.
Was he a soldier?
No, I was though.
Okay. What'd you do?
Yeah, I was Army National Guard.
Okay.
I was actually, before I got pulled out by IBHS, I was in officer school to become a lieutenant.
No,
I was recommended by my sergeant, and then the commander sent me on to OCS with high recommendations. But you know, I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder, bipolar depression specifically, and so IBHS caught wind of it, and they pulled me right on out, made me a liability because they were going to send my unit back to Afghanistan, actually, either this year or next year.
I thought we're out of there.
So they that's what they want. I know. That's what they want. Yeah. But no, I was an aviation fuel handler.
Okay.
I wanted to be. I had the ASVAB score to be an intelligence analyst, which is what I wanted to be, of 35 Fox. Unfortunately, I had a repossession of my credit from when my car got repossessed when I was, I don't know, fucking 20 or some stupid ass age. And they wouldn't give me the top clearance to be able to become a 35 Fox. So it was either go 11 Bravo, which is infantry, which is, do I fucking look like I want to fucking go to war?
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry, I got triggered.
You're triggering me. I'm 11 Mike and 11 Bravo.
Hey, good for fucking you. You're a nutcase. I would never in a million years.
That's my, like, can you see the cross rifles on that? That's my holster.
I can. Hey, I don't judge you for going. I'm just saying, I look like
I do have a pistol.
A motherfucker? Do I look like the motherfucker that's going to be out there pew-pewing? Hell no.
That's okay.
And it was either go infantry, go like mechanic of some sort, which I had no interest in whatsoever.
Part replacing.
Become a combat medic, which
nope,
is the same thing as being 11 Bravo. And my recruiter, he was like, you need to go combat med. You're smart. Nope. You're smart. I said no, because I'm smart. I'm gonna do the exact opposite of that.
I need to go radiology
and not like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Or it was become a cook, which is a waste of my fucking talent and time, or become a fueler. So I was like, well, I mean, the best of my options here is becoming a fueler. So I went into basic combat training. I got injured, so I got recycled. Finally got COVID hit when I got to my new unit. Ugh. That was awful. My graduation was delayed by 2 weeks. Finally got out of there, went to Fort Lee. Your game is ready to play. Yes, it is. Went to Fort Lee, Virginia.
We can group up right after this shit if you want to.
Yes. Because I'm streaming. Y'all already know. And it's going to be a great way to pub the podcast as well, the episode.
I'm down to play.
We're all kind of like, hell yeah. And so anyways, I went to AIT. The first 2 weeks of me being there were no classes because of COVID, because shit was, fucked up. I got fat because the fuck, like I got fat for me anyways. Because we were eating a lot of MREs and not doing a whole lot of working out.
MREs are fucking up with calories.
Right.
Yeah. So like currently at the weight that I was there, I was 35 pounds heavier than I am now, which shows like in my face.
Right.
I'm 5'6", 130 pounds now, like soaking wet. And despite my non-fitting clothes, the body is adi. So I was very unhappy with my weight and how I looked and everything. But I busted my ass. I became PG, which means nothing really in the real world. But in the space that I was in, I was trying, because basic was just so trash. I was like, I'm going to AIT and I'm finna fucking figure this shit out. So I became PG. I became a squad leader first. Then I became PG, which is hilarious because my drill sergeant fucked with me from day one because I had way too many bags, too much shit. I couldn't move fast. I was tired as hell. And he was like, yo, Holder, what's going on, Private? Because you fucking up my fucking platoon, bro. Like, get your fucking shit together. Drill sergeants fucked with me so bad. I had a drill sergeant. Dude, I always tell this story because it's just awful. So when I was in basic, I had a drill sergeant. I can't remember her name, but fuck that bitch. She just didn't like me. She didn't like, and I think what it was she actually did like me. She saw a lot in me, but so she would fuck with me. So I had gotten injured. I had a really bad back injury. And so I was in the fucking hospital, like the doctor call, like all the time because I couldn't do anything. Like, right. And so that automatically makes me a target or one.
Yeah.
Yep. But it wasn't my intention. I was fast. I was strong. My endurance was okay. And I was really resilient. I didn't like to give up. So like, I was willing to push and go, but my injury was making it very difficult for me to do that. And so she would fuck with me. And I had one morning, I just really wasn't trying to hear that shit. So she like said something to me coming by. She was like, oh, Holder, you in the doctor line again. You know, some bullshit she said to me, and she was going inside. And I like under my breath, you know, me talking shit, you know. Yeah, I'm like, man, I really wish she'd leave me the fuck alone. Like, you know, that's what I said. Another drill sergeant heard me.
Oh, I knew it was coming. They go in packs, man.
They come and say, bro. And I'm like, bro, how did this motherfucker even hear me, yo? Like, So he pulls up on me. He like, what was that, Private? What was that, Holder? And I was like, nothing, drill sergeant. He's like, no. You said something. What you say? So at this point, I got an attitude. It's fucking 5:00 in the morning. I'm tired as hell. We got smoked the night before. I'm just over it. So I'm like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, drill sergeant. What I said was, I wish that drill sergeant so-and-so would leave me the fuck alone. Because at that point, what you going to do, right?
He heard you.
He already heard. Yeah, you might as well be honest at that point. He
definitely respected my boldness. He didn't respond immediately. He was like,
wait a minute.
He'd be like, hold up. Did she really just say that?
But he gathered himself real quick and was like, oh, okay. So he goes inside of the CQ desk. Comes back out with drill sergeant. Whatever. I'm going to call her drill sergeant M because I remember her last name started with an M. So drill sergeant M. Bring her out. And she's like, so I heard, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't even say to her inside what I said. He brings her out.
I love it.
And then he embellishes. He embellishes. And he goes, so look, man, he's like, I was standing here and you went inside and I heard Drill Sergeant Holder say that you better leave her the fuck alone. I was like, Drill Sergeant, that's not what I said. And he was like, no. That's what I heard.
I'll get a private.
In fact, that's what I heard. And I'm standing there like, oh my fucking, this is some bullshit. Like, what the fuck?
I love it.
Anyways, of course, I get put in the front leaning rest.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at.
Push up.
Fast forward, right? And we're in the bay. It's like a Sunday. Of course, they're fucking with us on a Sunday. Of course.
Why you go to church?
Because something wasn't cleaned all the way or some bullshit, right? So we all standing there at fucking parade rest, looking stupid, feeling and feeling tired as fuck, trying to figure out why the fuck we even in trouble. right? And drill sergeant,
just so you know, there was no reason. It's because they're bored.
Oh, there was no reason. Right. Oh, it's just because they're bored. Yeah, they have a calendar of days just to fuck with us.
They do.
So
I've seen it.
Drill sergeant M, drill sergeant M. She's talking to her. It's her and another drill sergeant that I actually really loved. She wasn't one of my platoon sergeants, but she was great. Another black drill sergeant. I think that's why it pissed me off so much that drill sergeant M was fucking with me so much, because it's like, you another black female soldier. But that was also part of the reason why. This is another black female soldier. Yeah. So, and mind you, I went in at 22. Most of the people around me are either like coming from another branch, pushing upwards in, age, close to their 30s, or they're 18, 19, trying
17.
And they're weekend warriors, just trying to get that school shit. They're not looking to really, you know what I'm saying? They just trying to go to drill and get their school, their college paid for. I went in at 22. I only went in because I was trying to escape suicide and like mental health hospital and facilities and stuff.
Well, that's not the right place to go to do that.
Hey, look, it saved my life. Weirdly enough,
that's
it
surprising.
Saved my life.
Honestly,
that kind of supervision.
Yeah,
people
it saved my life.
Yeah.
And so, because I was out of options, it was the only thing I hadn't tried yet. At that point,
well, and you get that structure. You don't really have to think about what's next. You got
you just kind of go through the days.
At that point,
that's
it's no structure. Because I was the same way. Like when I was a kid, I got locked up as a juvenile, and when I was free and doing my thing, I was fucking everywhere, drugs and shit, even as a 13, 14-year-old kid. And once I got locked up in that structure and shit, I mean, you don't really able to do anything else. Everything else is decided for you, so you're like, you don't have to worry about nothing. It's just this, and
you figure it out real fucking fast.
Yeah,
figure it out real fast. We had some slow ones in my fucking company,
but
we
had some from Iowa.
There are always some slow ones.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing how far.
I've never met a normal person from Iowa yet.
Not one. And so we're in this fucking bay and we're getting chewed the fuck out. And so anyways, she makes the mistake of saying this right here, because I'm fed up. At this point, I'm fed the fuck up. And she's like, I know some of y'all in here that don't like me, and that's fine. In fact, go ahead, raise your hand. I know you don't like me. Like, go ahead and just put it out there. Of course, nobody in their fucking right mind is gonna raise their hand, right? So we all stand there, right? But she intentionally was looking dead at me, and she was pushing. She was fucking pushing. She was like, "Go ahead, hold her. I know you want to raise your hand. Go ahead, hold her."
I love it.
Because at this point, I'm that bitch. I am absolutely that bitch.
She asked you to be.
I'm getting bullied these girls are trying to bully me in the fucking bay. I done had to fight these bitches. I'm fucking, y'all, I was selling my pain pills to other soldiers, trying to make that extra money for the PX. Like, at this point, I'm criminalizing all the fucking way. I might as well go all in. You feel me? So I raised my hand, right? And like my battle buddies are like the ones that fuck with me, that they're like, put your fucking hand down. What the fuck? Put your fucking hand down. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. We here. So she didn't drop me. But what she did do was she said, I got something for you. She said, I want you to write me a paper.
Fucking papers.
I want you to write me a paper. And it had to be about, I forgot what it was about. Something about the values and some bullshit. She said, 15,000 words.
Jesus.
15,000 words. And of course, we're in basics. So
handwritten by tomorrow.
And she was like, I forgot it, but it was some unrealistic amount of time. It was like a few days. I said, bet. Front and back, 15 pages of full college rules. I counted. I wrote one page, and I counted each fucking letter, each word.
I love it.
And I did the math and said approximately how many pages going to be. Wrote it up, brought it to her. And she looked at me. She could have fucking shot me in the face. Like, she was mad as hell I wrote that paper.
She was waiting for you to not do it.
Yep. And then she's reading it and realizing, oh, this bitch really is. She didn't get to page 7 and just start rewriting the same thing over and over again. Oh, no. I hand wrote 15 pages front and back, full notebook size, college rule, 15,000 words. Crazy. I said, fuck with me. And she left me alone after that.
What you gonna do? You showed her out.
You got your check, so be it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that's cool.
And front lean and rest, I was in that shit so much I got good at it. It was to the point that another drill sergeant started like protecting me because she would just do stuff. And I remember she dropped me like the day of graduation. She dropped me, put me in front lean and rest. And the other drill sergeant was fucking with her and was like, "Oh, Holder ain't worried about that. Holder ain't worried about no front lean and rest. She good. She good. And I was good. I was like,
I could be here all day.
I can be. You only been training me up. And I told her this. I said, you only been training me up all fucking basic, drill sergeant. So like, you can leave me here. That's fine. Go get you something to eat. I'll be here when you get back. She was mad. She said, told you, just get the fuck up. Just get the fuck up. Fuck. And she walked out. She was mad as hell.
Well, they do it awesome. to create a power move and to show you who's boss and to teach you something ultimately, or try to in their little fucked up way. But when you're doing that, when you're like, you can't smoke a fucking rock, like you can't fuck with me.
You can't smoke a smoker, dog.
Let's go.
You can't smoke a smoker.
Let's fucking go. Like, as soon as you realize that they're not going to stop, you just say fuck it and sell out to it and just go all in and go lean into it. And then they don't have any fun and they stop.
Nope. And I wasn't no chump either, because I came in on the first year of the new PT test. I was the first group to do the new PT test. So that shit's fucking horrible, by the way. It's
getting rid of it.
That shit terrible. Yeah, because it's fucking terrible. And
what is it? I wasn't in the military.
So the new PT test, it's the push-ups, what those things called? Those. It's the leg tucks.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Which is a fully extended, it's an alternating hand, fully extended pull-up, but your knees have to touch your elbows.
Oh, no shit. Damn.
Dumb as hell. And then it's the what's that? I forgot what that thing is called. The back and forth. You gotta with the tires, not the tires. The weight is like 90 pounds. You're pulling 90 pounds down like 100 meters back and forth. I had the fastest time for that shit at like a minute, and I crushed. So like I think the 100 point time is like a minute and 10 seconds. Right. I like crushed that, or like a minute and 20. It was something like that. I crushed that motherfucker, but like fucking 7 to 10 seconds.
Damn.
That was the only event that I was like any good in, though. Like the rest of them, I was just doing enough.
I'm old. I had push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run.
Yeah, which is what it needs to go back to being.
It is.
The rest of that shit is extra. But I think they added in this. It's a sprint drag carry. They added in the sprint drag carry. I think for when you gotta like pull people in combat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you gotta, because it was like 90 pounds, which I mean is definitely not the fucking weight of the average human man.
Not at all. Not a woman either, though.
Not a woman either. Like, but especially a man, I'm more likely to, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially you're not gonna see a whole lot of women in a, yeah.
You're probably not doing it alone anyway, though, in a combat situation.
Exactly, and so that might be why 90 pounds was where they capped out at.
180 split, yeah,
ish, approximately.
But
I did when I got out of training and everything. I worked for in Morrisville. We've got a National Guard fight facility here, and so the Fort Jackson actually sends a lot of their Blackhawks here.
Okay,
when they're doing like testing and stuff. But yeah, I worked full time for the Guard. I worked AFTPs mostly, but I worked the 1400 to 0000 shift with another, E7 sergeant. Loved it.
2 o'clock to early morning.
Yes, sorry.
He doesn't know. He's not military, so
2 p.m. to midnight. Yeah. 2 p.m. to midnight.
I am stoned as fuck though, and I'm enjoying the conversation because that's always something that I regret not being able to do. And I think I've talked about this with Dolph and maybe on a past podcast and stuff that, again, I got in trouble as a juvenile and was locked up for a long time. And then right when I turned 18, I did the pre-ASVAB and passed that and stuff. And then I talked to a recruiter, but they wouldn't. At that time, we weren't at war or doing anything crazy, so they weren't really looking for people a whole lot. And because of my past, they wouldn't take me.
I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky I got to go in at all. Like I was facing a felony my senior year of high school.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was looking at 6.5 years in the prison. So for me to skate by that shit and then be able to go in,
affected me. Yeah. But that was back then. I mean, this was I'm 42 now. You know what I'm saying? So this was a long time ago. I think now I don't think you would have any issues. I think because with everything that's went on with, like you said, with like Afghanistan and everything else, you know, I think maybe they would look past the juvenile shit.
I don't know, man. They must be hurting. They looked at my fat ass when I was walking through the geek con over here, and the recruiters are there like, yeah, man, I can get you a waiver to get you in. I'm like, fuck you. I'm 44 years old and a disabled veteran.
Right.
Like, you don't have enough waivers to get me past the fucking 40% I already got.
Yeah, fuck no, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not going back doing that. Get the fuck out of here. If I was smart
to get rid of this, what are you talking about? Shoot.
Right. It's immaculate. Honestly, if I was smart, I would have went to the Air Guard.
Yes.
I did not know though that the Air Force had a guard
at
the time when I went. And of course, my recruiter wasn't going to tell me because I had a 92 ASVAB score.
Yeah.
Man.
I was literally too smart for the Army.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to all my battles. Love y'all. But too smart for the establishment that I chose.
You want to hear something even worse? You would actually fit in the infantry. The smartest people I've ever fucking met, I've known in the infantry. Like, I had an 89 on my ASVAB with 115, 117 GT score, and I was low for my friends. Like, I knew 128 GT, like fucking crazy.
I had a 92 ASVAB with a 120 GT.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, you would fit right in with the motherfuckers that I served with. It's just the craziest thing.
Smart. That makes sense. Smart people do stay alive, typically.
And all my friends came back. All my main battles came back. Some of them lost their life since, but not there, at least.
Wow.
Well,
Man.
This has been crazy. No, go ahead. What do you got?
Bosch
I was going to say.
About 30 minutes ago, just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been fucking chilling, listening. I've enjoyed the.
That's amazing. I'm so glad. Please let me know. I didn't know what the time
he's like, all right, it's time.
No, normally, that's for sure. Usually about an hour. I'm like, all right, we're done, and we're an hour and a half into this motherfucker now.
Well, is that because of you or because of the people you're talking to?
No, it's usually because
of
me.
time.
Because usually I try to keep them to an hour, and normally I have to work the next day and all that. Well, and I don't. And to be honest with you, I've just been enjoying the conversation because
I'm so glad.
Wrap it up, so
that makes me feel so good.
I enjoy hearing like all the military stuff there at the end too, because like I said, that's always something that I've kind of regretted not being able to at least do 4 years or something.
Yeah,
I've got much respect to everybody that has done it. But yeah, I'm trying to play some fucking Farlight.
It's that time. Yeah, it is absolutely that time, man.
Shout outs. Who you you got any other streamers you play with? I'm assuming your man streams and all that too.
Yeah, so Inside the Vibes, that's his platform. He's trying to work on getting his stuff optimized so that he can safely play GTRP without his fucking PC exploding. So there's that. And then another really dope guy that I partner and collaborate with frequently, Astroman Red. He's phenomenal. Our Discord servers has sort of, started to link and lock in, and we do a lot of partner stuff. Yep. He's an incredible creator. He has like tons of, he's just great. He even he sponsored my current webcam, which it looks amazing if I must say so myself.
I think it does.
Yeah, and thank you. And he really just looks out, and he's a really excellent creator, and he has a lot of the same values. He just wants to create content, good content, make people laugh, make sure people enjoy themselves. He plays a lot of League of Legends and Valorant. Those are his two main games. Okay. And then he gets into like some of the horror stream stuff when he does pop-up streams with his community. So him for sure. And then of course the Twitch team, Lost in the Sauce. We've got like Anchovy Bob, Mr. Cav, Slow Foz, Yoso Kush, who is the Yosoy Kush, who is the leader of Litz.
Nice name.
So just Riceland, also a fan favorite of mine. I adore him. He actually got on my damn nerves when I first met him. And then we got to like actually get to know each other in the DMs. And I was like, oh, he's just young. He's cute. Okay. Right. When I realized he was 18, I was like, oh, okay. He's not half as annoying as he would, It makes a difference when you think someone's like a grown ass person and they do certain stuff and you're like
acting a certain way.
Yeah. And then you realize like, oh, okay, no, he's acting his age. That makes sense.
Right.
But yeah, so those are some of the creators for sure. And then obviously my team in the Discord server, just Guwayne, amazing, or Gu is Gaming on Twitch. He doesn't stream much, but he's there. Wise Bottle, or Wise Khalifa as he is in my server. Those are two of my most trusted mods. Penelope is half alive, also a very trusted mod. And so the list of shout outs.
Right. You're doing this for 2 fucking months, and you got a crew like this? That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a testament.
I'm very lucky. I will say, and it's
I don't think it's luck.
Again, oh, that's sweet. It is a lot of hard work. I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. And I care a lot about my community. I actually house a lot of people who suffer with mental health disorders, who struggle in life with a lot of things, people who are actually poor, people who just don't have resources, people in other countries whose lives just don't look like mine does here. And it's made me realize how fortunate we are. To sit in offices or bedrooms and have microphones and webcams and even a nice pen to write with. It really
a belly full of pork and chicken and baked beans.
You know what
I'm saying? I'm not sitting here starving, you know what I'm saying?
Give me skinny pop when I feel like it. It's really humbling. I've been very humbled by my experience coming into this as a content creator, and I'm grinding every day. I live in my Discord server. I'm constantly optimizing it. I'm constantly working on it. If y'all ever come into it, it looks like 3 million people should be in there. I get told all that all the time. They're like, yo, your server is built like there are 500 people in here.
Well, I'm going to link it down below.
It means a lot.
Link the invite below.
Hell yeah. And I'll join it for sure.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I want to say that, well, first off, I want to say, good luck on the American Idol thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Like we talked about so much, like forget about the American Idol.
I can't wait to hear how that goes, and I wish you nothing but the best. And obviously, we'll stay in touch, and hopefully, we'll be playing some Farlight here, or whatever. But it's been super super cool getting to know you. And
it's been great getting to know y'all. So y'all are incredible.
You're a hell of a woman. That shit is awesome. You've done a lot in your years, and a lot more to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
indeed.
Just getting started.
Hell, fuck yeah, man. And remember, y'all are not old. You're well seasoned.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Fang, we love you. It's been a pleasure.
So
honestly.
much love,
it's
man.
Been a pleasure. Until next time, baby.
Until next time, and I'll catch you guys on the stream. I'm going to load up this Firelight. Let's get something going.
That's right. 2 Fridays podcast, baby. Dolph, I love you, homie.
Yeah.
Peace.